Start seated. So find a nice, comfortable seat that feels good for you. That can be ankles crossed. You can do lotus, legs straight out in front of you, on your knees, whatever feels good for you. And then however you're seated, just get that back nice and flat, lift up that chest, roll your shoulder blades back, open up your heart, and then close your eyes. With your eyes closed, start to take a nice deep inhale where you fill up your chest and lungs. And then a nice deep exhale. Press all that air out. And then do that again. Nice big inhale. Nice deep exhale. So your breath is just as important as your movement in yoga. So breathe as deeply as you want. It's okay to hear your neighbor's breath. It's okay to hear your own breath. Nice big inhale. Nice deep exhale. Everything today is at your own pace. And again, everything is optional. Check in with your back right now. Is your back still nice and flat, chest lifted? If not, get it reset up, and then go back to those inhales and exhales. Do a few more rounds of breath just like that, all on your own, and then in just a moment we're going to start to move together, so just breathe. One more nice big inhale. And on that exhale, open your eyes. Roll out your neck. Some nice big circles or little circles, whatever feels good. And there's a big difference between like tension or tightness versus pain. So if something is tight, like I totally did something to my neck yesterday, I can't really look this way to the right. So that's why we're doing this today, because I need it. Tension is okay, tightness is okay, pain is not. And then bring that head back to the center. Look over to the right to the best of your ability and just hold. To the center, over to the left. Back to the center, chin comes down to your chest, look down. Is your back still nice and flat? Good. And then bring that head back up, and now drop it back and look up. Bring that head back down to the center. Now lean your head over to the right. That left hand can come here on your left shoulder. Right arm up and over by your ear. And then press and make the space on the left a little bit bigger if you can. Good. Whoever's breathing like that, good. Do that. Good. Bring your head back to the center, lean it over to the left. And then same thing, add in those hands, everybody. Nice, really nice. Back is still nice and flat. Bring that head back to the center. Right arm is going to stretch way over to the right and then pull it across. Intersect it with the left. Roll out those fingers and wrists, open and close your hands. Good, and now grab this front elbow and take it up and over. If it will go there. If it doesn't, don't force it. Breathe. Good. Left arm is going to open over to the left, reach it out nice and wide, and then pull it across, intersect it with the right. Fingers, wrists on this side. Grab that elbow on the left, up and over. Beautiful. Nice, everyone. And then let both arms come down right here by your side. Right hand is going to come down to the floor, and then bend that right elbow so your full forearm comes down to the floor as well. And then reach up and over with the left. You'll notice hips could be high, knees could be high in the air. Today. No big deal. Keep reaching over. That's very nice when friends make room for friends. A+. Very nice. Bring it up and over. Left hand comes down to the floor. Bend that left elbow. Right arm up and over. Good. Yep. One side is always a little bit stronger, more flexible, more dominant. So don't judge it if one side is better than the other. It means you're normal in that respect. Bring it back up nice and tall again. Both arms reach up, palms face the mirrors. Nice big inhale, everybody. Fold it over, have both hands come down to your mat. Drop your head. Arms can be nice and straight, or you can bend those elbows if you want to get those forearms down again. Go for it. Make it good for you. Walk your hands back to meet your knees. We're going to do that one a couple more times. Each time we fold over toward the mirrors, try to keep going further. Like walk your fingers toward those mirrors more. Inhale as those arms come up. Exhale, fold. Let your head drop. Walk your fingers toward the mirrors. And then one more time. Walk those hands back. Inhale as those arms come up. Exhale, fold it over. Stretch those fingers out as long as they'll go. Walk your hands back one last time. Nice, everybody. Sit up nice and tall. Shoulder blades back on your back. Both arms are going to reach up nice and tall again. And now lean it over to the right. Beautiful. Take your head, look up toward the left. Bring it up and over. Both arms go to the left, look to the right. Nice, everybody. It looks like a yoga ocean. I like it. Up nice and tall, look over to the left. Up nice and tall again, look over to the right. That's really good. Arms come up again, and now bring them down behind your back. Interlace those fingers. Pull that chest forward. Knuckles can hit your mat, or you can roll your hands over and make those palms go nice and flat. Just breathe wherever you're at. Good, everybody. Yup. Nice. Right on. Squeeze those shoulder blades back there. Open up that chest and heart. Nice. Let those fingers go. Take those legs straight out in front. If you're on your knees, go ahead and give yourself a break. Both legs go straight out. Shift around if you need to, and then get that back flat again. Lift up that chest. Inhale. Exhale, toes. So if you are new to this class, if you cannot get to your toes, it is okay. when I first started taking yoga in Los Angeles, this is when I would look around the room and realize I sucked. So, you do not suck. It just means maybe people have been doing it a little bit longer than you. Wherever you're at, just take a nice inhale, and on your exhale, see if you can walk your fingers a little bit further down. That's it. That's the secret. Walk your hands up those legs. Sit up nice and tall. Right foot is going to step over that left leg. Pull that right knee into your chest. Two options. This left leg can stay exactly where it is, or you shift to your side and you can pull it around by your side. I'll do that again. Because when I do that, when everyone's like, how did that happen? So this leg, you just shift to your side, slide it by you. But it can stay right out there too. Same thing. Get that chest lifted. And now we're going to add in our twist. So inside of this right elbow can hug around your knee, or flip it and press against it. Lift that chest up, twist over, and look toward the parking lot. Nice. Really nice, everybody. Breathe. Same nice big inhales, nice deep exhales. Your exhale is always where you're going to find a deeper stretch. Keep your legs exactly where they are. Upper body will rotate. So left arm can hug around that knee or press against it the other way. Look over to the right. You can bring that hand up if you want and open up your palm. It looks really yoga-like. When you do that, it's like, oh yeah. Nice. Breathe. And then come back around to the front, uncross all of that good stuff. Left foot steps over to the right, we start the whole thing again. Right leg can stay out in front or shift it to the side. Elbow, hug it around that left knee or press against it. Look over to the right, we're going back there. Yep. Good, everybody, yep. Back arm is nice and straight, back is nice and flat. And then keep all that where it is, rotate your upper body, swing it around, look it to the left, same thing. Nice. Swing it back around to the front. Bring both of the soles of the feet to touch right here. Shift around, hip opener time. So, wrap your fingers around all your toes and then lift that chest up again. If your knees are way up here, it is okay. The more you do stuff like this, the more they will start to come down like that. And it may take years. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Just breathe. You can butterfly those legs if you want. Good. Keep that left leg exactly how it is. Take that right leg and stretch it out to the side. And then pull that left foot into your inner thigh. Shift around if you need to. Nice big inhale as those arms come up. Face those toes on the right as you exhale and fold. Stay right here where you are, or you can take that right hand and grab that big toe on the Bring your elbow and your forearm down to the floor if you can, in front of your leg. And then that left arm is gonna reach up and over and grab that toe. Keep trying to lift your chest up toward the ceiling. Yep. Or you could stay just where you were, that's great too. That works as well. Walk yourself up that right leg, pull that right foot in, we're switching it out. Left leg goes out to the side. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold. Good. Yup, just breathe. So since I mentioned Los Angeles, where I first started taking yoga, I thought when I first started taking yoga, okay, I got in that pose, I'm done. I'm gonna go in that pose, I'm done. I would just do pose, 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 and think that was it. Slow it way down. Get into your pose, and then hold it and breathe. That's where all the work happens. So even though you're like, why are we still here? You're doing the work. Grab that big toe on the left if you want. Bring that elbow and forearm down. Right arm reaches up and over if you want to. Good, everybody. Whatever level you're at, it's a good one. Just breathe. Beautiful. Bring it up nice and tall. Undo all of that stuff. Take those legs straight out in front. Scoot down on your mat if you need to, and then roll down onto your backs. Get nice and comfortable. Remember, there's no hurry. Everything's at your pace. So when you get down nice and flat with your head nice and flat as well, think about pressing your shoulder blades into your mat, that tailbone into your mat, and create just the tiniest little bridge there at your lower back, like that you could slide a hand right underneath your back. And if you did that, if you feel that little rise in your lower back to make a little bridge with your arms down on the floor next to you, shift your hips side to side. Try to get your right hip to touch that right part of your mat, left hip to touch the left part of your mat. Super little movement, just shift it side to side. If your toes go with it and your feet go with it, that's just fine. And then get your back now back to the center. So you have that little bridge thing going on that we made. Now make your back go super flat and press it into your mat. You'll feel a little tilt with your pelvis. Now lift it back up, go back to your bridge. Little tiny movements, everybody. Make it nice and flat. Make it feel your pelvis rise. Make your bridge. One more time, nice and flat. And then make your bridge. Nice, everybody. From here, bring that right knee into your chest. And then roll out that ankle. Point and flex your toes. And then slide those hands behind that right knee and take that leg straight up into the sky like you're standing on the ceiling nice and flat. And then point your toes straight up. Breathe, nice and flat. Point. One more time, flat and point. Good, everybody. Pull that right knee back into your chest. Holding onto your right knee with your right hand, open that right leg to the right. So you can use that elbow as a kickstand if you want to hold that leg up. And then slide your hand behind your knee again and stretch that right leg straight out to the right. If you have a strap or a towel, you can use that. If you have a neighbor that you want to have hold on to your foot, do that. That's a nice way to meet people. Just say, excuse me, can you hold on to my foot? Try that at the grocery store. Just try it. Very nice, everybody. Pull that knee into your chest again on the right, and then left hand's gonna reach over and grab that right knee. Pull that right knee and leg across your body, keeping your shoulder blades nice and flat. Upper body flat, lower body twisting, and then look over to the right. And then you got an upper as well as lower body twist, but your shoulder blades, upper back, nice and flat. And then slide your hand behind your knee one more time on the right and stretch that leg straight out to the right. Good, everybody, really nice. Pull that right knee into your chest, roll back onto your back, and stretch that leg straight out on your mat. Shift yourself around, make sure it feels okay lying nice and flat first, and then pull that left knee into your chest. Roll out that ankle, point and flex those toes. And then take that left leg straight up into the sky, just like we did on the other side. Hands go behind your knee. Nice flat foot like you're standing on the ceiling, and then point them nice and flat. Point, flat, point, and let's do one more. Nice and flat, and then point. Nice, everybody. Bring that knee into your chest again. Left hand grabs your left knee, opens that leg to the left. And then hold on to that leg, open that leg straight out to the side on the left, brace it with your hand and elbow. Breathe. And then pull that left knee into your chest. Right hand reaches over and grabs it. Pull it across over to the right. Shoulder blades nice and flat. Look over to the left. Beautiful, everybody. Slide your hand behind that knee, stretch that left leg straight out to the side. Bring that head back to the center, pull that left knee in back into your chest. And now have the right leg come up and join it, cross at your ankles. Let's roll out on our mid and lower back by making circles on the ceiling. They can be big circles, they can be little. Just go one way and then reverse it and go the other way. Reach in between those knees, grab those big toes. Let's do happy baby, separate everything. Your back can be nice and flat. If there's a little curve, that's fine. You can hold it right here. You can rock side to side. You can pull your legs straight. Whatever feels good for you, just do that. Nice, everybody. Now let's do that same hip opener we did when we were seated here in the sky. So bring the soles of the feet to touch, wrap your fingers around those toes, and let those heels sink right down. Beautiful. Yep. Nice. Let the soles of the feet come down onto your mat. Knees are in the sky. Always reposition if you need to on your mat, and then let's do some windshield wipers. Drop those knees side to side, back and forth toward each side. If you can get your knees down to the floor on each side, do that. When those knees are headed over to the right, bring them all the way down or as far as they're going to go and hold it on the right. So this is a great stretch just the way that it is right now. So if you like this one and you want to keep doing it this way, that's great. If you want to add on a little bit, this one's kind of tricky, so just stay with me. Think of your right foot. Okay, luckily we all have one, so that's good. So take your right foot and stack it on top of your left knee. So bring it out from underneath it and stack it on top. You're gonna feel your left hip rotate a little bit up toward the ceiling, and the right part of you is gonna come down a little bit more. Does that make sense? Everybody got it? Okay, cool. And then just breathe. Inhale, exhale, slide that foot down. Slowly bring those knees up into the sky as the soles of the feet touch your mat, and then roll it right over to the left. Knees come all the way down. And then that same variation, if you want to do it on this side, go for it. Left foot comes out from underneath and stacks on top of your right knee. Slide that left foot back down underneath, and the knees come back up into the sky. Soles of the feet are nice and flat on your mat. Always take your time. Now bring that right ankle, intersect that left knee, press that right knee open toward the mirror. We're gonna do pigeon on our backs, everybody. So thread that needle right between, take that left leg straight up into the sky. Yep, keep opening that right knee toward the mirrors. And you can keep your head nice and flat if you like that, or you can curve your back up and bring your head up with it as well. Yep, beautiful, beautiful. Breathe. Now bend that left knee, so bring that left leg down. Hands are still stacked on top of that left knee, and press that left knee in toward your chest. Breathe, everybody, don't hold your breath. And that head can be nice and flat again, or you can lift it up to you. Left foot comes down onto your mat, uncross all that stuff. If you want to do a round of windshield wipers in between, go for it, side to side. Or if you're just ready for pigeon on this side, the left ankle intersects that right knee. Press your left knee toward the mirrors, open up that hip. Hands go behind your right knee as that right leg goes in the sky. Lift up that head if you want to, or you can stay nice and flat. And now bend that right leg. Fingers stack on top of that right knee. Press that right knee in toward your chest. I always like this one because it feels both good and bad at the same time. So it's got to be worth it. Step that right foot down onto your mat. Uncross everything. Stretch both legs straight out onto the floor. Nice work, everybody. And then when you're ready, roll onto your stomach. So we're probably all going to be facing the back mirrors. Come onto your stomachs. Good job, everybody. So before we do any movement, stack your hands on top of each other and bring your forehead right down on top of your knuckles. And then just roll your forehead right over those knuckles as wide as you can go, gently massaging your forehead. When you're done with that, bring both arms right by your side and bring one of your cheeks down to your mat, your face cheeks. And it doesn't matter which way you look, we're going to look both ways. So feel your shoulders round out a little bit. Breathe. Take your head, look the opposite direction now. And then bring that head back to the center. Bring your right hand back up to how you had it before when you stacked it, just your right hand. So now you can put your chin on that hand on the right. Find that left hand, reach back, pull your foot in toward you, and hold on to that right foot. Left foot. What side am I on? Left. Press that left foot in toward you. I'm sorry, I'm backwards, more than usual. Like literally backwards. So press that left heel in toward you as much as you can. Good, everybody. All right, now if that's okay, gently lift your head up a little bit and then take your right hand, reach back and find that left foot. Both hands, grab that same left foot.
Oh.
Yup. Both hands grab the same foot. Kim's like, oh. And now if it feels okay, lift that leg a little bit up off your mat. Yep. Nice. Breathe. Beautiful. Left leg comes down. Stretch that leg straight out. Beautiful, everybody. Now, left hand comes up to the top of your mat. There's a lot of left and right that happens. I'm sorry. Reach back with that right hand and find that right foot. Press that heel in toward you. That's all we're doing first. Breathe. And if this is okay, lift your chest up a little bit. You know what to do next. Grab that foot with that other hand. Press that heel in toward you. Nice, everyone. These look really good. And then lift your chest up a little bit if you want. Lift that leg up a little bit if you want. You'll feel it. Right on. Nice, everybody. Really nice. I guess if I'm louder, it means more. Really nice, everybody. Lower that leg down, bring everything down to your mat. Good. Take a breath or two, because now we're gonna put it all together. Bend both knees, reach back with both hands, grab those feet. Nice big inhale, lift everything up. Press your feet into your hands. That is what will lift your chest up, believe it or not. Breathe. Beautiful. Lower down. We're gonna do that 27 more times. We're not, we're gonna do it 2 more times. Nice big inhale, lift everything up. Press your feet, press your hands into your feet. Do it. Nice. Lower down. One more, everybody. Make this your best one ever. Inhale, lift it all up. Press into your feet, into your hands. Beautiful. Down. Let those legs go straight behind you. Beautiful, everybody. Stack those hands one on top of each other like we did to begin. Now, think of that right knee. That goes for me as well. Bring that right knee up to that right elbow, but nice and flat on the floor. The best thing I can compare it to is imagine a frog just got run over by a car. Do that with your legs, minus the getting hit by a car part. We all got it, good. And then face that knee. Breathe. Bring your head back to the center. Take that right leg back down beside you. Same thing on the other side. Left knee reaches up to find that left elbow. Beautiful, everyone. And then face that knee. And it doesn't matter what side you're on, you guys. As long as you get both, who cares? Beautiful. Bring that knee back down. Good, everybody. Both hands are gonna come nice and flat on your mat. Elbows come down to your mat, on the sides of your mat, and lift your chest up just a little bit for Sphinx pose. Nice. And then slide those hands underneath those shoulders. Let's do up dog or baby cobra. As much or as little as you want. Curve your back out, look up. You can bring your legs up off your mat, whatever you want to do, make it yours. Beautiful, lower all the way down to your mat. Stay here for just a second, press up a little bit, and then you're gonna press right back, child's pose. Press it all the way back, everybody. Our first child's pose. Knees go as wide as your mat. Arms reach up to the top of it. And let everything melt and sink down in between right there. Let your chest go, let your stomach go. Just breathe and exhale. So that's when you want to make sure you're exhaling, because every time you exhale, something's going to come down a little bit more. So I want you to really pay attention to your body and how it's going to move right now, because it doesn't exactly line up. So you have to take care of your knee positions on yourself, on your own, okay? So go from our child's pose right back up to our up dog or baby cobra. Your knees will probably pull back in, and that's okay, do that. Yep. So we're gonna do a little back stuff. We're gonna do one and then the other. Good, make this one how you want it to be. And then press up and press right back, child's pose. Nice, everybody. We're gonna do exactly that 2 more times. Good job. If you have knee stuff, you can double up your mat. If you have a towel, put a towel down there. I will gladly get anyone one of the foamy mats from the closet. Just let me know if you need anything. Make sure your knees are okay. From here, pull yourself back up dog or baby cobra. Curve that back out and look up. Beautiful, really nice. Exhale, press it back, child's pose. One more time, bring it back up. Come all the way down to your mat. Give me that final up dog or baby cobra. Now just lower back down. Don't do child's pose. Take your arms straight by your side. You're gonna lift your arms up, your chest up, your head, your legs. Just think about bending right from that belly button. Lift everything up off your mat. Yup, your arms can go wide, they can go behind you, whatever you want. Beautiful, I love it. Nice. Lower down. One more, just like that. 3, 2, 1. Lift everything up. I love it. Beautiful. Nice. Lower down. Staying right there in your Shavasana. Wiggle out your fingers and wiggle out your toes. Gently roll your head side to side, chin coming down toward each shoulder. Arms reach above your head, fingertips touch, try to reach those back mirrors. Toes come to touch in front, try to reach those front mirrors. Do that nice deep stretch from your center. And then when you're ready, pull your knees into your chest. Build up some momentum as you rock forward and back and come on up to a seated position. Nice. Bring your hands to your heart in prayer and we'll take one final inhale and exhale together. Inhale. Exhale. I truly believe we only keep what we have by giving it away, and we all have so much. And by that, I mean a kind word, patience, a second chance. If you give any of that away, you will get it back, and you will get it back today. With that, I take my forehead and I bow it to my fingertips. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Namaste.